Yeah. Ximam the frequency. The gavel is a percussion instrument, but the song is playing is as old as the dirt. You see 400 names, I see the architecture of a net. The state is rendering a version of the truth. I already knew. Listen. 400 names appearing on the ledger of the state. Mass trials in the barracks, moving in the tropical heat. Nigeria's justice handing down the years like grain. From 5 to a lifetime, a heavy iron rain. They call it justice, they call it the closing of the door. A systematic sweep to settle up the score. Boko Haram, ISWAP, the labels are pinned tight, trying to catch the shadows in the middle of the light. But I'm looking at the volume, I'm looking at the speed, wondering if the harvest is matching up the seed. It's the architecture of the order, the geometry of the net, sweeping up the shadows to pay off the debt. You can process the body, you can sentence the name, but the root in the soil is still part of the game. Yeah, the ledger is full, but the house is still shaking. The performance of order is the move they're making. I've seen the schematic in the archives of the coast, where the state plays the master and the people play the ghost. If you ignore the why you punish the who? You're just drawing the circle that the fire's gonna walk through. It's a strategic extraction, the management of the symptom, while the actual cause is hidden in the system. The mass arrest is a performance for the crowd, to make the silence feel heavy and proud. But you can't jail a vacuum, you can't prison a lie, not when the neglect is what's pushing them back. My grandfather told me, watch the man who cleans the porch, but leaves the basement burning with an ancient torch. She said, Ximam, the soil has a memory of the seed. You can't execute a why or sentence a need. If the village is empty and the schools are just dust, the militant is the only one who offers the trust. The state comes with a hammer, the state comes with a chain, but it never comes with the water to ease the blame. The geometry is cold, the math is lopsided, I already knew. Look at the annals of every empire's design, how they use the mass sentence to hold the borderline. From the British in the north to the modern day decree, the sweep is the method when the state refuses to see. But history is a cat file with layers of the dead who were swept in the net while the hunger was fed. 12 years from now, when the dust is turned cold, will the silence be peace or just a long-term hope? The net is full, but the sea is still rising. The quick fix is a ghost, the crackdown is a veil, and the soul of the land is what's really on sale. It's the architecture of the order, the geometry of the net, sweeping up the shadows to pay off the debt. You can process the body, you can sentence the name, but the root in the soil is still part of the game. Yeah, the ledger is full, but the house is still shaking. The performance of order is the move they're making. 400 names, one ancient rhythm. The ink is dry, but the ground is still